A Florida woman accused of sexually abusing her 15-year-old stepson had her nursing license suspended months after her arrest. Alexis von Yates, 34, of Ocala, was arrested on November 6, 2024 and charged with lewd or lascivious behavior targeting a minor aged 12 to 16 after allegedly engaging in unlawful sexual activity. The affidavit states police received an anonymous tip about the alleged sexual activity on July 30th, 2024 and I quote, included information that the alleged child's victim's father had walked in on the incident. Deputies reported that the alleged abuse began when the alleged child victim and the suspect were relaxing and playing a video game together while his father worked late as a lineman before they decided to watch a movie. During the movie, the suspect allegedly told the teenager how horny she was because she had not had sex in 2 weeks. He recalled that the suspect had been making sexual jokes for approximately a week leading up to this incident, continuously saying how horny she was, the document stated. After the alleged abuse began, the affidavit states the suspect said, "Oh man, I wish you were 18 because you're not old enough," before continuing to have sex on the couch. When the child's father walked in on them and confronted the suspect said, according to the affidavit, that his son looked just like him, and I quote, when he was younger. The alleged child victim said during a forensic experiential trauma interview that during the week leading up to the abuse that the suspect had stuck her tongue out at him while eating whipped cream, as well as stating, "I bet everyone thought you were my little toy boy," when the pair went to the gym together, according to the affidavit. When the teenager's father had taken him to his grandparents' house after the alleged abuse, the document said he called the suspect and she allegedly told him she wished his father, and I quote, had not caught them. According to records, Yates was released on November the 7th, 2024 after posting a $10,000 bond.
And there's no phone number for Dad, but there is a phone number for the lady.
You're 4814?
So maybe we can look in your reports and see if there's a phone number for Dad.
Yeah, I'll try to get it pulled up.
Okay, 1023.
Could be at the parking lot of Walmart, could be trailer, Florida 56 Alpha, Charlie Kilo.
Finish.
Hi, is this Mr. Yates?
he's right here. Hold on.
Okay.
What?
Hi, Mr. Yates. Hi, this is Meredith with Department of Children and Families.
Okay.
We received a report regarding...
Okay.
Are you aware of a report that was made?
No, I was not.
Okay. We need to speak to you about this, and we need to speak to Stepson, or at least Stepson.
Okay, I was with his mom in Washington, D.C. And he went home last Saturday.
So he was not with you on the 26th?
On the 26th, yeah, I mean, he was down visiting us.
Okay.
And went home, I think, on the 29th.
Okay. Are you able to provide me with with mom's information where we can do a well check child on?
Yes, I can. Let me see.
If you could, well, I'm calling from the sheriff's department phone number, so this is not my phone. So, okay. So I already sent my information to your, I guess, your wife. Okay. So what is that address? We can do a well check child or well check.
His address.
Yeah.
I am not sure of that off the top of my head. I can give you her phone number.
Yes, please.
He's apparently the one who
And her phone number. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And what is this in regards to?
Well, we received a report that something happened when he was at your house between on the 26th between Tron and your wife.
Okay.
And that you allegedly walked in on them.
No, that's not true.
Okay. So our report came in, sexual battery, that you walked in with them in the middle of sexual acts.
No, that is 100% false.
Okay.
So, I know he's a very messed up kid. I really haven't been a part of his life for very long, but if there's anything like this, I probably should. I don't know.
Yeah. So right now, all that's the only information we have. You know, we don't have anything coming directly from him per se. But it did mention that you walked in on them.
No. That's definitely true.
Okay.
I don't know. Is there anyone I can know who said that, or?
It's anonymous.
Yeah, it's anonymous, so we don't even know.
The call came in through a line called Crime Stoppers, which is like for anonymous tips.
Okay.
We honestly assumed you made the report, or something along those lines, but we don't have any information other than, like she was saying, that's what the report said.
Okay.
Which is why we're actually at your house right now. You used to live at the.
Yes, sir.
Me and the CPI are currently sitting in your driveway right now. Actually, we were coming to come talk to you and talk to. But you don't know anything about anything like this?
No, and anything I probably wouldn't just say. I know that there are some accusations made. I don't think that they're true or not, but
You said there were accusations made?
I believe so.
Who made the accusations?
I believe that.
made the accusations? Okay.
When did he make those accusations? Prior to this?
No.
Okay,
This
so
all-
so this is all brand new. So there's nothing prior that he mentioned.
No.
Okay. Okay. But you're thinking it might have come from.
I really honestly have no idea who would have
Okay.
honestly done something like that. You know, it's a really bizarre, embarrassing scenario that
Yeah.
I don't even entertain.
What accusations did he make?
I'm not sure. I would probably get a lawyer before I said anything else.
Well, you're not under investigation right now. I mean, no one's really under investigation. It's just a matter of this report came in, and at this point, it's an anonymous report. You're gonna have to get seen regardless to speak to him, and then once that's done, it's a matter of either determining whether the claims are founded or unfounded. And from what you're saying, it's more than likely unfounded.
I believe so.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to tell me, you don't want to tell me, but it go a long ways as far as helping us figure out if we can write down what told you, and then we can go to and it says, oh, I didn't make that report, or gives us verbatim what you're telling me he told you, we can kind of rule it out and kind of say, okay, we probably made this report, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, I understand that, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, kind of freaking, my heart's racing a little bit, but I would think that the implications that could come of this, I don't believe that anything happened.
Okay.
That's.
But the key factor is it mentioned that you walked in on them when they were on the couch.
No, I did not see any type of physical action whatsoever.
Okay.
So, like I said, he's got a very messed up kid. He's been in mental institutions multiple times. He's has a big history of making up some pretty crazy stuff. So,
Okay.
his mom's got him on medication. I'm not even on a birth certificate or anything. It was just a kid I was trying to help out from a past relationship a long time ago.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it's just kind of a really messed up kid. Is what I think is going on.
While he was with you, were there any behaviors that were concerning or stood out, negatively when he was here?
Just kind of like lying manipulative behavior, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of.
Was there any kind of discipline while he was here?
No, I didn't discipline him at all. I mean, I just tried to guide him.
Okay.
As best I could help him, yeah.
So it's not like he got in trouble here and then went home and said he got in trouble, that type of thing, to warrant anything against you.
No.
Okay.
Anything
Okay.
like that.
Is there a reason he would have something against your, I guess, a stepmom or your wife?
No, not that I know.
What does their normal relationship look like?
Just kind of, I guess, random. It's like I said, it's not your typical situation. But I want to say they have a very close relationship.
Okay.
They had a close relationship, you said? Or they don't have a close relationship.
Okay. But he went back to marriage.
Yes.
How long was he with you?
He was down for about a month.
Okay.
And not with us the whole time. He'd stay at my mom's and my dad's.
Okay.
And things like that. So,
Alrighty. I left you a voicemail on your phone. And this is the deputy that's out with me at the house.
We're talking on my phone.
Yeah, and I sent my business card to your wife Alexis. So you have that information. I also left one in the door. So if you need to contact me, for any further information, feel free. Okay. All right, but I'll contact Mom and see if we can get seen. Law enforcement to go to the house and have him seen as well. But try not to contact Mom and let her know everything that's going on. Just in case wants to recant if something happened. Just let her know that there is an open report and possibly need to do a well check on him. Okay, but don't give her too much information.
No, I'm not gonna contact her.
Alrighty. Alright.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Alright, but we'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Alrighty, bye.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I was talking to my supervisor and I was like, you know what? Adults don't normally call in Crime Stoppers.
No, they would call
Teenagers
straight in.
That don't know how to call in.
Yeah.
Stuff,
Or they don't want it. They don't want to be the one that's seen as the reporter.
Yeah.
Because if they go on the Florida Abuse Hotline website, they're putting their name in there. Can you?
You can still do it anonymous. Yep. Web report, anonymous, everything.
And again, like you
but
said,
kids
they don't know
hardly
about that.
that.
Yeah, they probably look up how to report anonymously.
Yep.
And Crime Stoppers what pulls up, so they call Crime Stoppers.
So adults usually call you guys direct, or they call
It sounds like a case of he's probably pissed off.
Yeah, that's why I asked, did he get in trouble here,
Yeah.
for him to warrant going back and... Well, we'll send a well check out.
Those are
Get a
my
picture of that.
jots, yeah. To some degree.
Got it. Alrighty. Well, thank you.
Absolutely. I will do a follow-up on my end, and
Yep.
I guess you're going to contact DCF there and have them go out.
Yeah. Or at least the law enforcement there. I mean, if he makes no disclosures, then no disclosures.
Right.
So we'll just do well check first, and let them know why, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sounds good. Thank you.